Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie and for today's video I am doing a what I wish I would have known about the first trimester. I was extremely clueless when it came to how hard the first trimester was before I was pregnant. I had no idea what women had to go through. It's rough. I just thought that I would share symptoms that I experienced in my first trimester, because a lot of the times, you know, when you don't know what to expect, you're just like, is this normal? Why is this happening to me? Is something wrong with me? Is something wrong with my baby? I hope that you guys enjoy, and if you guys can relate, or if you are trying, this might prepare you for what's to come. So the first symptom I feel like I experienced when I was first pregnant, before I even knew I was pregnant, was my lower back. My lower back hurt really bad, and I knew this was a symptom you get like later in pregnancy when you get really big. I didn't know that was going to be a symptom that I got when I first was pregnant, before I even knew I was pregnant. I'm a hairdresser, and so I'm on my feet all day, and I noticed my back would just hurt really bad. I never got that symptom when I was getting ready to start my period, so that was something I was kind of like, that's really weird. Why am I experiencing this? The next symptom that I got was I would have really vivid dreams. I remember I would wake up every night remembering my dreams completely, every detail. It almost felt like they were real. And that was something I didn't know happened when you're pregnant. I don't really know why that is. I don't know if it's just something with all the hormone changes. That's something else that I experienced. Another symptom that everyone knows about, or everyone typically gets in their first trimester, is you are exhausted. Like, I have never experienced exhaustion like being in the first trimester of pregnancy. It's just like a bus hit you. You can barely keep your eyes open. But I just noticed when I got home from work, I had no energy, and I was like, peace out, I'm going to bed. And on my days off, I like napped all day. You're just exhausted. Really, is a sign of pregnancy is your boobs are so freaking sore. Oh my gosh. Just putting a bra on hurt. It was ridiculous. Like, I would feel that way before periods, but this was like none other. They hurt so bad. You're just like walking around like this. Even just like buckling myself in the car. I remember there would be times where I would just barely hit them, and it just felt like someone just stabbed me. Gosh, they hurt so bad. The bloating is unreal. It's funny, during my first trimester, I actually ended up losing a little bit of weight. Not very much, it was like 3 pounds. It literally looked like I was 5 months pregnant when I was like 6 weeks pregnant. I was like, what is going on? My stomach was so bloated. Thank God I was pregnant in the colder months, and I could wear big sweaters and I could just hide it and nobody knew, but inside I was dying. Another symptom that I thought was more just leaning towards, you found a sock. Another symptom that I got that I thought was something that pregnant women didn't experience until a little bit later on in their pregnancy was needing to go to the bathroom a lot. I have a small bladder as is, but I was peeing all the time. I don't know if maybe it's just things are starting to just expand and just push on things. I'm not really sure why this is, but yeah, that was quite annoying. I also experienced a little bit of cramping. Not too bad. It does feel a lot like just period cramps. I didn't experience too much of cramping, but I did experience a little bit. And that was something that did worry me, because I knew everyone was like, oh my word, if you're cramping or anything, that could be a sign of miscarriage, so it freaked me out. So if you do experience any of that, I experienced that too, and it's totally normal from what my doctor has told me. So that's what's so hard about pregnancy, because there's like symptoms that are good symptoms, that are normal symptoms, and then symptoms that are bad symptoms that you're supposed to really pay close attention to are like the same things. They say, oh, make sure to watch out for any kind of bleeding, make sure to watch out for any kind of cramping. I experienced some cramping, And I was like, okay, so what's going on? Is something wrong? And my doctor's like, no, you're totally fine. I know a lot of women get a little bit of bleeding. I didn't have really any of that, but I know that they say that is totally normal too. That's why it's so hard. You're just like, what is normal? What is okay? When should I be concerned? A lot of emotions going on. Another big thing that's a sign that you are pregnant is your emotions. I was an emotional wreck. Every tiny little thing would make me cry. You're just a mess, and honestly, it's laughable how your emotions are just all over the place. And the last thing I want to talk about is the morning sickness. Holy moly. Okay, out of all the symptoms I have named, this one tops them all. If you've experienced morning sickness, you know what I mean. I don't know why they call it morning sickness, because it's not morning sickness, it's all day sickness. You literally feel like you have the flu all day. I think I didn't really start getting the full-on morning sickness until I was about that 6-week mark. That's when it just was like full blown. I only threw up a few times. I just constantly had that, you know, that feeling you get right before you throw up, just that nauseous, like, please just throw up so I can just feel better feeling all the time. There would be days where you just can't. You just physically can't. You're like, I feel like I want to die, basically. Thank God I'm out of that now. I know there's some women that have it throughout their whole pregnancies, and my heart goes out to you. Oh, and another symptom I wanted to mention that I forgot is the cravings. In my first trimester, I craved really random things. One time I craved mayonnaise. That was weird. Not just mayonnaise by itself, ew, that's disgusting. But I just wanted like a McChicken from McDonald's with a bunch of mayonnaise. So healthy for you, I know, but I don't know. I crave that so much. Another thing I craved that is really weird that I don't even like when I'm not pregnant is hummus. I never liked hummus. I hate chickpeas. But lately, hummus with carrots just sound so good. It's so bizarre how pregnancy changes the way things taste. Normal things that I like before I was pregnant taste totally different now. Like French fries. I love French fries. I still like French fries, but they don't taste the same. It's kind of sad. I think that's pretty much all I experienced that I can think of in the first trimester. I am now experiencing many different things now that I'm in my second trimester. Second trimester has been just a breeze compared to the first trimester. I will take these symptoms over those any day. I am currently 22 weeks, so I am definitely well into my second trimester. I cannot believe just in, 6 weeks I'll be in my third trimester? That's crazy. They always say the second trimester feels like the longest, but I feel like the second trimester is going way faster than the first trimester. And I think it's because the first trimester I was so sick the whole time. That was my symptoms of my first trimester and things I wish I would have known going into it, since I was completely clueless. I'm curious what other symptoms you guys had in your first trimester, so let me know. If you can relate, I would love to know. If you have any funny stories. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video. I think it's fun doing these pregnancy videos. If you guys enjoy them, I will continue to do them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.